Dodger Center so far. Toronto had 5 homers in the first game. The Tigers, a little bit of a collage of his 500th career homer that he hit in this ballpark a couple of in the show. Manning that position for Toronto tonight. This day of December. Draws a walk. He is aboard.
So really
Green strikes out, 2 away.
to him.
Couple of strikeouts in the inning for Bassett and the Tigers. Swung on and missed. Good start for Spencer Turnbull. Carpenter was there to play. There goes Bichette again. And a walk to Guerrero.
First strike.
Breaks his bat. An infield fly rule. McKinstry puts it the 1-2. Measuring it. Reaches out, going back, leaps, and it's first extra base hit of the season.
Passed it.
Badu, Marshall backing up. Baez, I don't know where he's going.
Best. You can't afford to make. Baez puts his head down right away.
Strikeout number 2 for Spencer Turnbull. Down to Johnny Kane. Johnny? To left, carrying all the way to the base of the wall. And McKinstry was close. Rogers punches one, charging hard, diving. That'll drop in for a hit. Here's Nick Maton. Field back near the wall. He's got to play it on third. Maton dives head first. Show drifting over. This should do the job. Maton, Nevin has himself a
simply barrel that baseball up and head it to the outfield.
His first time up. Sends it. He's got it. Tigers.
Shep, kudos to AJ Hinch because of the game.
And that will drop. Look, AJ Hinch, look, it's early. We know that.
His head wasn't in the game. AJ Hinch had to make the
tell you what you're doing wrong and why you got to be made an example of.
High play, Shep. There was no explanation. Just you can get.
Springer fouls it back. First. Might have had Biggio leaning just a little bit. Biggio on the move. Swipes it easily. Drives under. It'll be Green who catches up to it. Biggio moves up 90. Singles to.
And this kid fits the bill. He looks just like him.
Varsho first base. That's the 4th strikeout. Carpenter struck out swinging. His
stay out of the middle of the plate and paint the edges.
Ground ball left side. Bichette on the charge. Throws off balancing. Here's another 2-2. A drive back. He's on the warning track and he's got it. In the hole, it's short. Bichette sidearm.
Fastball. And then he just simply opened up the outside part of the plate for himself with some good.
Alejandro Kirk fouls it back. His first time up. A little inside. 1-2. Ground ball to second. McKinstry is there. There's one out, getting healthy at the Tigers' expense. Had just 1 hit. Rogers goes down. Off the. Got him swinging. Good pitch to lead hitter Santiago Espinal. He takes a strike on the corner. Espinal was, yeah, he's been breaking, just tearing up. Up the middle. Kevin Biggio stands in with runners at the corners and 2 down. Swung on and missed. It's 0-2. In the dirt, good block by Rogers. The 1-2 fouled away. Low and inside. It's even at 2-2. Grounded to first. Turnbull gets out of powder blue shirt.
You kind of like my shirt today. We went to lunch.
Lions gear. So far, that's correct. But it is a Toronto Argonauts and Blue Jays tonight. 3-1 to Akil Badu, leading off the The leadoff man is aboard. McKinstry does.
Well, with the Baду at first base, though, you know Badu will be off and running.
There he goes, and it's fouled away. You called it, partner. McKinstry drive. Badu with great speed. Being coming. No throw to the plate.
With that kind of speed.
Rogers grounds the first pitch to third. McKinstry is going to break the 3-2. Ripped it foul. Way out in front. Evan goes down swinging, but the Tigers do base hit. I think you're right. Bichette, that's a dead ball. Swung on and fouled back. Off the face. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball to second. On the charge, McKinstry couldn't make the tonight. Sits him down. A fist pump from Evan could swing it. Green swings and misses and strikes out for the second time. Ripped foul. Runners on the move, but plenty of room. And the Tigers leave 2 more. Chicago Espinal. And Belt popped in foul ground. Scope takes care. Down. Play by Carpenter to cut it off. There goes the runner. No throw from Rogers. Merrifield's got it stolen. Ground ball to third. Scope looks back. Merrifield hits
himself a chance on a base hit.
Strike 3. Chase and Shreve leaves the
squaring it up.
3-2 to McKinstry, and he draws a leadoff walk. Ground ball on the charge to second. Not in time. Double for 3 tonight from Maton. Center. It's dropping, and it will drop. Ground ball steps on the bag, and they got McKinstry to
get big with their swings and expand the zone. Green does that.
Chopper in front. Step on the plate. The 1-2. He's got it. Tigers miss an opportunity.
You know, we're just talking about obviously the international influence in the game, not just with Latin-born players, but Japanese.
All right, Johnny, thanks very much. Yeah, people wonder if it's Montreal or it banned just a little bit more. Remember, they still do play some games. Wallside windows pitching James Jason Foley working his. Springer fouls it back. It's 3-2. Strike 3 called. Springer down looking in this Toronto order. Now he faces Bo Bichette. What do you do with that?
Nothing.
There it is over the plate at 97. 1-2. Reaches out. Fearling is there. Hopper to Scope. Almost took Foley's head off. Instead, the payoff to Torkelson. He 1-2. He will. He'll back in. Torkelson's got a lead room on the right side, as Simo mentioned. Scope takes strike 3. Bass pours in strike 1. Popped it up for Brandon Belt. 2 away. Torkelson will score. Jake Rogers with a clutch arm. Struck him out, but the Tigers do add to their.
So look for him to throw that pitch.
What a dandy of a pitch right there. That's the slide. Softly to for a base hit. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. Maton to second. Kreidler, the reach here tonight. Inside with Nickin. It did. In the air, and he's got it. Foul tipped it into the glove of Jansen. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the